Welcome to West Coast Songwriters, the Palo Alto chapter. I'm your host, Becky Saunders. This is the last in this season's regular songwriting competition that we have every month on the third Wednesday. We're really glad that you're here to join us. Next month, July, the third Wednesday, will be the playoffs. So everyone who has been chosen, whose song has been chosen best song this whole season will be competing in the nicest way possible for the first place and a chance to go on to compete for all of West Coast Songwriters' best song. And that's a huge honor, and if you win Best Song at West Coast Songwriters, you get all kinds of cool things happen for you. We help you open doors and get you all kinds of meetings and things like that. So keep that on file for next year, because I know those of you who are watching are songwriters and you wish you were here, just can't be here tonight. Okay, so without further ado, thank you for joining us. We have for our first, our opening act to warm up the room is a returning judge, Paul Keller. So Paul, feel free to just tell us the name of your song and why you wrote it, and thank you for judging for us tonight.
Thank you. The song's called Mo. It's written for my daughter Amanda, and she's had a very difficult year this year. I'm dealing with some bullying and some abuse and some anxiety, and this is actually the first time I'm going to be playing this. So.
Thank you, Paul. That's an incredible way to settle the room for us this evening. And I also think that's actually really, really important that we keep that in mind about bullying, and that is an entire situation that we really need to deal with. And I think it can be dealt with musically as well. And that was a beautiful expression of that. So let's welcome Randy Bales and Lisa Chu. And while they're settling, and I think our floor floor manager is going to help them out. While they're settling, I want to say a little bit about our judges this evening. Just come on up, you all. Get comfortable. So Paul, who just performed, has been a guitarist in the Bay Area for nearly 40 years. He's played in several bands with Robert Berry, robertberry.com. Check it out. That's Berry. He currently performs an acoustic duo featuring Robert, and Paul has played with a host of names, including Keith Emerson and Mark Ford. And Paul did start off in the mid-'60s playing popular folk music in LA, and he's currently, as I said, working with Robert Berry and also an acoustical songwriter. So Paul, thank you for bringing it to us this evening. Let's give it up for Paul. And then our second judge this evening is David Scheibner. David has been a songwriter and a producer for over 25 years. He lived in LA for 17 years, and he's lived to tell about that. So it's coming up in his new book. Wrote music for the Little River Band, Juice Newton, and Disney, along with a number of primetime network shows, themes and backgrounds, etc. Brad Pitt, and even before Brad Pitt was Brad Pitt, he wrote the theme to the first TV series, Glory Days. I know that David has been involved with West Coast Songwriters, have been very supportive and been a wonderful advisor. So thank you, David, for giving us your time this evening. Let's give it up for David. All righty. And Linda Yelnick is our third judge, and I'm going to talk about her as soon as I can. All right, Linda, I'm going to have to come up here and tell about yourself. I'm really sorry about that. Okay, I'm going to talk about Linda in a few minutes. But are y'all ready? Okay, so we have, and let me just say that this is the deal. So we have Randy and Lisa now. John Huntingford is on deck, and Rebecca and Gary are in the hole, and then Mark and Curtis. So when it's your time, just come on up and get settled. All right, and thank you for performing this evening. Really appreciate it. And you can do 2 songs. I don't know if you got the memo, but you are more than welcome if you would like to do a second song.
She will do a second song.
Okay. All righty.
So we're ready.
All right. Thank you so much.
It's called Seasons, and it's a song. It's about the changing seasons, the differences, and the effect that they have on nature, and kind of an observational aspect of seeing all that happen. When summer turns to fall, it changes something inside us all. I feel vibrations through the trees. It turns the color of their leaves. Now I am sitting here. I am too much aware. I can feel the change inside of me. Now fall, it turns to winter. I feel the trees begin to splinter. I feel the coldness of the days they hide. Makes me want to go inside. Now I am sitting here. I am too much aware. I can feel the change inside of me. Then winter turns to spring, like a new the earth will bring. flowers blooming, you're so proud. The birds are singing oh so loud. Now I am sitting here, I am too much aware. I can feel the change inside of. So we have another song here. This one is called I Just Want to Breathe. It's a song about the inequities of the 99% versus the 1%. All the protests that have been taking place on our streets, we've seen in the news. Kind of it's a pretty stressful thing for a lot of people going out there and stopping the production of everyday life. Just can't seem to sleep at night. Troubled by some things that don't seem right. Everywhere I turn, folks things complain about the beauty of the world going down the drain. We can't seem to stop the force of man. Can't even figure out his master plan. Lying in the silence, why can I only see just this 1% of this reality? Just want to breathe. I just want to breathe. I think they've come to occupy my mind, building up the walls that make me blind, blocking out the silence that is inside of me. But can they really change the true reality? How much longer can this go on? Will the earth still be turning when we are gone? Everywhere is screaming out it's time for change, and that change has got to be now. I just want to breathe. I just want to breathe. Can I just breathe? I just want to breathe. I just want to breathe.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
What a breakdown. Wow. I was like, all right. So let's, John, hop on up here, and then Rebecca and Gary, and then Mark Rafferty. Linda Yannick. What can I say? Linda is an artist manager and the owner of Management by Linda Yelnick. She manages Chaim, a pop rock world fusion music recording artist, poet, producer, and activist, and also a member of West Coast Songwriters. Linda, of course, is a member of West Coast Songwriters. She's on the she has served on the board of governors of the San Francisco chapter of the Recording Academy, and she served on its special events and membership committees. Linda is always at the conferences, working hard, making it happen for us, and you're judging for us tonight again. And she's running the front because I need somebody to run the front for me. Linda, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Okay, just give it up for Linda. All righty. So I don't know who has been here before and who's not. A lot of familiar faces are out there in the audience. Some not so familiar. You're welcome. Please turn off your cell phone because it does interfere with our audio recording. So this show is sponsored in tandem by West Coast Songwriters, westcoastsongwriters.org, your one-stop shopping place, and there's hardly any shopping involved to get support as a songwriter. If you're growing your style and your skills, you can do it at West Coast Songwriters. And the Media Center here in Palo Alto, where I happen to be an employee and volunteering with West Coast Songwriters, midpenmedia.org, we can do all your video needs. We have professional services, but we also, which I love, we train people and empower them to go out there and make their own videos about important issues like bullying, musical awareness, the importance of music in the schools, how to protect yourself. I mean, anything you want to do, you can make a video here at the Media Center. Okay, so I think that's enough about the Media Center. John, thank you for performing, and 2 songs. Make sure you tell the judges which song is in competition. It's the first or the second, okay? All right, thank you.
Thanks. So it's great to be back here again. So this song that is going to be the song that I put in the contest is a song that I just wrote. It's called Jane's Shirt. And I guess I would have to say it's probably about a mistake. So, and we'll see if it's a mistake when I play it. We'll see. So. It's 4 a.m. and my mind's racing again, and I know it's the time. Trying to change the way things happened and trying to make it right. But this situation caused humiliation, and I don't know what to do. I had no idea what I'd done would cause you so much pain. I wore a shirt made with love and given to me by Jane. Now this situation caused humiliation, and I'm wondering what to do. When my mom asked me why I would wear this shirt given to me by Jane, then I saw the sadness in your eyes, and I knew you were in pain. Now this situation caused humiliation, and I'm wondering what to do. I know what I have to do with this awesome gift from Jane. It'll hurt 'cause I love that shirt even though I hate Jane. But this situation caused humiliation, and I'm wondering what to do. I know I have to torch that shirt just like she torched my heart. Anything, baby, anything that would keep us from being apart. Now this situation caused humiliation, and I did what I had to do. That's it. Thank you. This is another song that I wrote. I'll just say I have a beautiful wife and beautiful daughter, and I never tell them who this song is for, but it's for both of them. It's for both of them. And it's called Can't Stop. Walking around with my head wrapped up in you. Can't believe all the things you led me to. And I can't stop now, 'cause I don't even know how. If I did, I'd surely lose my way. Just thinking about you always makes me smile, like rainy days followed by sunshine. And I can't stop now, 'cause I don't even know how. If I did, I'd surely lose my way. Walking around with my head up in the clouds, never seen faces from the crowds. And I can't stop now, 'cause I don't even know how. If I did, I'd surely lose my way. I'm hoping that this love lasts on and on. And darling, you know that you're the one. And I can't stop now, 'cause I don't even know how. If I did, I'd surely lose my way. Lose my way. Lose my way. Lose my way. Thank you very much.
Lovely. John, thank you. All right, next up we have Rebecca and Gary Parks, then Mac Rafferty and Curtis Turner. And so I want to say a little bit about our sponsors for this evening and for the entire year. Cannot believe that we are almost at the end of a full season of doing these crazy shows, these wonderfully crazy shows. So first of all, I want to thank Milk Pail Market in Mountain View. They bring us the food for our judges because they work so hard. They are starving when they get here. So they work for food, and the Milk Pail supplies that. So let's give it up for the Milk Pail, Mountain View. And then from time to time, when they have a little bit of extra time on their schedule, they bring cheese, etc., which they share with our guests. So tonight, our guests are enjoying Milk Pail fare. So one more time, give it up for Milk Pail. All right. And they are a full-service place as well. You can't do video there, but you can do a lot of other things at the Milk Pail Dairy. And another sponsor of tonight's event is a Carla Ray piano service. Remember, it's never too soon to get your piano tuned. She's right here on the peninsula, and she does a lot of volunteer work making the school's pianos sound good. That way the kids feel respected when they make music. Everything's in tune and it sounds right on. So she's donated the use of this lovely chord keyboard for this evening's show. Let's give it up to Carla Ray. Carla Ray Piano Service. Are you all ready? All right, well then we'll hold off till our next segment and make sure you tell the judges which song's in competition if you're doing two. All right?
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, we won back in March, so I don't think that we are
Okay, turn
eligible.
my mic back up. Turn my mic back up. Thank you for coming back and supporting us, even though you can't win again.
Well, we just really love what you're doing.
All right, well, thank you. Let's give it up to the Parks here, Rebecca and Gary. All right, thank you, and I'll let you go now. All right.
Okay, well, I'd like to start with a song that is dedicated to everyone who has ever tried to start their own religion, of which there are quite a few in California. However, this is a serious song.
To see the world thankful and awed. You had a rare talent for magic. You thought you would try playing God. You came from such humble beginnings. The fields and the house made of sod. You must have been destined for greatness, or how could you be playing God? I wanted to believe in visions you would weave. I was a bit naive. You thought you could sense people's secrets, but could not see your own facade. You raged if your insights were questioned. It's a serious game playing God. They're either below or against you. They think you're a saint or a fraud, and no one can comfort or warn you. You're left all alone playing God. I wanted to believe in all that you'd achieve. For that lost dream I grieve. You wanted to be the last answer.
Well, back in 2005, Gary and I went to Egypt, and it's a really amazing place. Despite all of the tourist traps and craziness there, the monuments are just really amazing. And I wanted to write a song about it, but Gary knows a lot more about Egyptian history than I do, so when I got a little stuck writing the song, Gary helped me finish it. So this is the first song that we've written together.
The land's army was in disarray. A young leader rose to save the day, kept their villages from being made sure many mothers' sons returned when the crops failed in a city's fields. He made other cities share their yields. He had wisdom in the people's sight, and his monument proclaimed his might. I will be remembered. Read my story carved in stone. My heart is weight and worthy. I'm crowned in glory on my throne. My kingdom's full surrender. I will be remembered, remembered. As an older king he paid respects to his country's ancient architects. At the shrines he prayed for crops and peace, for his people's strength to never cease. Many temples were in disrepair, under sand and worn by sea and air. Would his also end up in the dust? He said, somehow I just have to trust. I will be remembered. Read my story carved in stone. My heart is weight and worthy. I'm crowned in glory on my throne. My kingdom's full surrender. I will be remembered. Mythic places become lowly. Sands of time have gathered slowly. Legends that the ground is holy linger on in folklore only. In the middle of a village square, sure that something from the past is there. A young scientist removes the years, and the message slowly reappears. I will be remembered. Read my story carved in stone. My heart is weight and worthy. I'm crowned in glory on my throne. I will be remembered. Read my story carved in stone. My heart is weight and worthy. I'm crowned in glory on my throne. My kingdom's full surrender. I will be remembered, remembered.
Thank you. Wow, we're getting a lot tonight. Man, if that was my history lesson in school, man, we're talking A+. All right, definitely. If it were taught in music, that was beautiful. And I was thinking about that, what's that poem by Shelley, Ozymandias? Remember that guy who, look at me and be amazed, and all that's left of him is, oh well, anyway. Really got me thinking. Okay, Rebecca and Gary, thank you for that stimulating song. Took me someplace. Really awesome. All right, so so the winners, both, okay, it's not really a competition. I don't know what it is, but the people that are chosen by our wonderful judges for Best Performance and Best Song both will win an artist package from Noisy Planet, and they are an online music hosting service as well as business cards and marketing. So both of the winners tonight, the chosen ones, will get these certificates from Noisy Planet. Also, the winner of Best Performance will get an incredible, what do you call those things? What are those things? Thumb drives, flash drives. courtesy of, the Media Center, and we're really grateful to the Media Center for putting that up. And then also, unfortunately, this is our last official competition. Annex Studios lost their lease, and they had to pick up and run in a hurry, and so they are unable to sponsor studio time for the chosen best song for the performer who just wins best song tonight, I guess. And anyway, but we do have Ian Crombie is on the case. I contacted him. He's in the UK right now, and he said that he would find a studio. So do not despair. And anyway, please let Annex Studios, Russell Bond, and Menlo Park know how much we appreciate, when you run into them, how much you appreciate their sponsorship, and we really hope they get a new home soon. But they're really bummed out. They've been there for like 40 years. Okay, let's give it up for the Annex and Noisy Planet. All right. What do you say, Mark? Let's shake in. Ready to go? All right. So let the judges know if you are competing, which song is in competition. Okay, thank you.
Hi, my name's Mark Rafferty, and I am competing. And the first song I'm going to do tonight is the song that I'd like to compete with, because the second one's a little strange. Hey, it happens. Songs, I don't know where these things come from. This one, I think, came from a story my father told me or my mother. I'm not sure. And this is called Biscuit Tuesday. Got enough Pete there, or do you need me to go higher here? Okay. Mama's making biscuits, it's a Biscuit Tuesday. Mama's making biscuits, it's a biscuit day. If it were a Monday, we'd be doing laundry, but it is a Tuesday and it's a biscuit day. Oh, Mama, how can I help? You can fetch some water. You can fetch some water. Some cool, clean water. So I can wash my hands. So I grab that pail and I run to the well. The handle goes up, the water comes out. The handle goes down and the water comes out. The handle goes down and the water goes out. And I fill that pail. Mama's making biscuits, it's a Biscuit Tuesday. Mama making biscuits, it's a biscuit day. If it were a Monday, we'd be doing laundry, but it is a Tuesday and it's a biscuit day. How do you make them taste so good? A couple cups of flour, a bit of baking soda, a little baking powder, a tiny bit of salt, a little splash of buttermilk, a hunk of cold hard butter. Knead it all together and you roll it out, and you roll it out gently. You can count while I cut. You can count while I cut. You can count while I cut. You ready? Let's count 1, 2, 3. One for my brother, one for my sister, one for the baby, but she'll drop it on the floor. 2 for mama, 3 for daddy, and oh mama, mama, I can eat 4. How many's that? Oh, songwriters. Can't count, huh? Not mathematicians. Let's try again. Could we keep track? One for my brother, one for my sister, one for the baby, but she'll drop it on the floor. Two for mama, three for daddy, and oh mama, mama, I can eat four. No guesses?
12.
Thank you. Give that man a biscuit. Mama's making biscuits, biscuits in the oven. Mama making biscuits, biscuits turning brown. Mama making biscuits, biscuits in the oven. Mama making biscuits, they are almost done. Oh mama, how can I help? You could get some honey. You could get some honey. Oh mama, what about the bees? Won't they try and sting me? The honey in the cupboard, silly. Mama making biscuits, biscuits in the oven. Mama making biscuits, biscuits almost done. So this thing's cutting out on me.
Yes, it is.
We can take
What?
it.
Well, I'm not touching it. But it's just dropping right in the middle of the song a couple of times.
So, Mark, you want to do another song?
Yeah.
Okay, so, okay, yeah, got it, okay.
Okay, I won't do that. So we're gonna get a reading on this. Coming out? Okay. So this one, I recently was in Europe, and I went to Amsterdam, and so this is a little thing about Amsterdam. I found out it's one of the most written cities in the world. More songs have been written about Amsterdam than almost anything, except New York. Oh my God, this is Amsterdam. I read about it somewhere and I had to see it for myself. Oh my God, this is Amsterdam. It's really quite a place to see. Take a walk around. Watch out for the bicycles. Look out for the pretty girls. There goes Heidi Klum. Oh my God, they got Rembrandt on the wall. And baby, that ain't all. They got a Van Gogh or two. After 12 hours on a jet plane, made to feel like I was a sardine. We touched down in Tulips. It was a hippie string. Oh my God, this is Amsterdam. Look at all the architecture, think of all the history. Oh my God, this is Amsterdam. It's more like Disneyland to me. Stopped into a coffee shop to take a break. Oh, a big mistake. You ought to see the menu. Oh my God, this is Amsterdam. And this is definitely not Starbucks. I'll try number 1, maybe number 2. Really don't know. I can't decide. I'll try number 1, maybe number 2. Really don't know. Can't make up my mind. Then the waitress said to me, very seriously, oh my God, this is Amsterdam. You really got to try it all. You really got to try it all. Oh my God, this is Amsterdam. Just get a number 9. If you stare too long at flashing red lights, through the window you might see something you like. And you know you're in trouble. When you see the blue lights. Oh my God, this is Amsterdam. I spent all of my money, now I have to go back home. Oh my God, this is Amsterdam. I can't wait to go back there once again. I can't wait to go back to Amsterdam.
Okay. You know, I'm thinking biscuits is. Okay, biscuit bake-off next time, okay? Because I make biscuits that are from my mother and my grandmother. But sounds like your biscuits are pretty good there, Mark. Okay, Curtis, let's bring it on. I just want to give a shout out to Angelica's Bistro in Redwood City. For this evening's last official competition, they've given us a $25 gift certificate to be used in any way you would like, as long as it's at Angelica's. And that is courtesy of Angelica's, and also Pete Summer, who runs an incredible open mic there every Tuesday night. You can go there and practice, and then you can come over here on the third Wednesday and make it happen. So I just want to say thank you to Pete Summer, who happens to be in the audience this evening, but I'm not going to look at him or anything or point him out at all. Thank you, Pete, for bringing it to us. Thank you so much. All right. So that's a bonus for this evening. How you doing, Curtis?
Pretty good.
All right, and just thank you. And all right, and Curtis usually is our stage manager, but he's just going to take it easy tonight and
Relaxing tonight.
perform for us. Okay, thank you.
How's everybody doing out there? I've got a song that I wrote when I first moved out here to California, and it's called Days Pass By. And this is the one I want to be judged on. And then I'll play another one for you. Another day passes us by. You rest upon my lonely mind. Another year we go our separate ways, wondering if we'll ever see each other again. Even though it breaks my heart to know that we've been torn so far apart, tossed to the wind. To know a love again and again. Hold the world with a delicate touch. I see you again and I love you so much. The hearts have healed and through these travels we found peace and harmony within myself now. Even though it breaks my heart to know that we've been torn so far apart, it rips me in two to know that we've been tossed to the wind. To know a love again and again. As the days go by and by, as the days go by and by, you rest upon my lonely mind. As the days go by and by, you rest upon my rest upon my lonely mind, lonely mind, lonely mind. Thank you. Takes me a little bit to get used to this text in here, I guess. Buddy let me borrow it for the night. I'm giving it a try here. It's got a beautiful sound. So this next one here is, I played this one the last time I was here. And again, I don't know why it is, but I get so nervous up here with all the lights and everything. Play 3 hours out live, you know, but it's crazy. It's a little bit different. And here's, this one's called Just Ain't My Day. It's about me moving out here. Me and a buddy wrote this about 15 years ago. So here it is. Make sure I got it. There it is. Just lost my job, I don't think it's coming back. Things don't get better, I'm gonna have to make some track. Car ran out of gas on the interstate. Showed up for work and I was 2 hours late. Boss man got hot, bitching in my face. Gave me my last paycheck, told me to get out of this place. Didn't like the job much of anyways, but Lord, it seems that just for my day, yeah. Just for my day, get on back. Lord, it seems that it just won my day. Thank you.
Okay, that's a great way to wrap the first half of the show. We're going to take a short break, so please stay tuned for the second half. We have another great group of songs and more performers. You're watching West Coast Songwriters Songwriting Competition, the Palo Alto chapter, and we'll be right back. So stay tuned. Come on, y'all.